Welcome back to the Corona Bali Protected. It is approaching 11 a.m. local time here on Sunday, May 19th. Big crowd on hand to watch things unfold, and a large portion of that crowd is from New Zealand, and they've turned out in force to represent and support Ricardo Christie here, who's back on the championship tour. Last time we saw Ricardo at this level was in 2015. He finished 31st that season. But there's a couple of surfers that made their return to the championship tour this year. Ryan Callan and another, and they just look like different competitors, Luke. They're looking very, very confident and fired up. The takeaway I got from that, Luke, is just adapting, letting situations change, not being, too rigid in your approach out there, and being able to change things up. Well, here we go, Andino. He gave Ricardo Christie inside, ended up getting himself into this one. Love the way he just held that grab, almost froze in the sky there. So good at projecting forward off the lip and landing on the flats and recovering. Andino, that was amazing.
Yeah, really hard to come from behind that far. Gets this nice carve done and sets up, and right about here, he just kind of seems to change his mind a little bit and project it out just before he hits the lip. Look at this compression in this aerial. It's amazing how he can get himself out to the flat there and just pull it off. Really amazing. Great surfing there. Let's see where the judges go with this one. Carve was nice, set it up really good. You could just tell it was a setup carve, even though he's throwing buckets. Wave drops out on him. Kid loves going to the air, and just amazes me. This part coming here, like he's way out in front of the wave, lands flat, takes the compression. He seems to dig the nose in because it's got less volume, and it goes into the wave a little bit more, and it helps with that compression of landing, and rides out of it. That was amazing.
What a combo. Big carve straight into the air reverse. Stomped it. 7.17. Well, here we go, Ricardo Christie. Looking to answer back now. 7.17 from Andino. Let's see what the Kiwi can do. Loading up, looking for the big finish. Throws the air reverse, can't ride out though.
Needed to land that.
You can see that these guys, with that final section, they're really looking to project out over that impacting water, because if you get caught in between, a lot of turbulence on that inside section.
Beautiful carve here, brings it right around and hits the foam, comes around. A little soft on that one, but it was a bit of a setup turn for this. Just gets caught on the trough, not able to ride out. Ricardo's got his work cut out for him in this heat. Beautiful carve. I love the explanation mark on the end, just to smash it round. This is just a setup turn. Wave had a little bit of a kink in it there. Maybe should have slashed on the piece that we saw earlier, but wanted to match Kolohe in the air, but just gets caught a little bit, doesn't project out in front of that wave enough to be able to get rid of falling off the trough.
New Zealand's first championship tour victory. As we see Andino, unbelievable, huge frontside air there. And he is stomping some of the biggest airs of the event window, starting to bring them into the championship tour heats now. But during Red Bull Airborne, we had a break for the final.
Amazing. Flying down the line here, lines it up, lands down the bottom of the wave, gets a little hit, realizing he's only got one wave in his score line, so projects that one out close to the flats again, and Ricardo on the cell, but Kolohe like, yep, I need a second score right now to get you in a combination position. And I like this last bit. Just as he puts his arms in the air, the board flutters a little bit.
Here we go. Christie loading up. Has plenty of speed to unload here. And he is pushing hard. He knows he has no choice. Andino's starting to really build some momentum here. Strike rate 100% at the moment. 2 waves, and he's going to turn in good numbers for both of them.
He's stomping probably better than Italo at the moment.
Yeah, we might tee up a replay of that manoeuvre for you in just a minute, as we see Ricardo Christie eyeing off an insider here. Ducks into the barrel and comes out. Welcome back to the Corona Bali Protected. Ricardo Christie. He had been a little quiet in this heat, but starting to fire up. He's chipping away at a bit heftier requirement here. He's comboed at this stage prior to this wave, looking for a two-wave total of 14.54. He's been considering a board change for a long period of time, and he's going to get his opportunity now. Let's have a look at the replay here.
Yeah, nice little pit. Comes round, bit of a setup carve. Big hit out of the top, pulls the fins around, so he's decided that he needs that little swallowtail, a little bit looser, a little bit quicker to react. He was on a round tail there, and he's gonna have to sell this one to Kolohe Andino, and he does.
Well, Kolohe happy to buy into that, because this is a nice looking wall. Just bogs down on that first turn though. Tactically played it well. Let's see if this smaller board works out for him. Drives up into that section, throws a reverse, can't quite stick it. The crowd on their feet. And even with the incompletion, they're cheering the Kiwis. They're loving what he's throwing at it.
It's amazing how other people's performances can affect yours.
Old world title sparring buddies. They're going to go at it shortly as well. As we see Kolohe now with less than a minute to go. Just rolling through to the inside. You'd think that the work has been done for the Californian. Behind him though, Ricardo Christie with another opportunity. Beautiful carve there. Silky smooth into that tail slide. And not done yet. Loads up. Throws a reverse. Just gets a little hung up on the roof. 20 seconds to go and that'll be it. Andino looking good. Back on track after falling out of the mix early down there at Bells Beach. Ricardo Christie, another 17th, but avoiding a 33rd. And that'll give him an opportunity down at Margaret River to make a big jump on the leaderboard if he can crack a final series. But impressive stuff on his first two rides.